You're gonna watch
I've
your
only
go
like
play it?
I want to watch my goat. Like and subscribe. Comment, interact.
Tight, bro. I'm gonna put that on the intro.
91% of his viewers are not subscribed.
For
So
sure.
it'd be really helpful if you subscribe. It's free, and you can always unsubscribe later.
And you know what's funny about that?
What?
Is that you were staticking the whole time.
No, 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 no.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Hmm? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, eh? You still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Ugh. I know those kinds of people. Honestly. Who? Natsuki. It's the pink hair. Yeah, the small one. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bit bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feelings you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself. Fuck, how do I do this? Okay, everyone. Huh? Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Haha. Eh? Ah! Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright, I guess we'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Huh? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I didn't really plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow, so we can start in the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only got partly through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Oh my god, they all sound the same. Huh? Screen share? Hold on. Alright. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who do you want to be?
I want to be Yuri.
Just Yuri?
Do you want to be someone else?
Do you just want to be Yuri?
Okay, wait. You could be the narrator and two others, and then I'll be Yuri and Sayuri.
Sayori. Okay, I'll do Natsuki and Monica. We'll just start from the top. I'm most definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all.
You did not read that right.
I know.
Oh my goodness. This is so good, Ems. Eh?
That's me, buddy.
Oh, that's you. Oh my idiot. My bad. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a M's poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of a club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room? Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See, it's like I said before, Ams. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad.
W poem.
Scroll down.
That's it.
Oh.
Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you just wait until morning to write this?
No! Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Who should I show my poem to next? Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Huh? Then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this poem when I could have been doing other things. Ooh. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Ew. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, huh, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You you don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or loss that she likes my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it.
Shitty ass poem.
Okay. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a big rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I show my poem to next?
Yuri!
Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. Uh, um.
You're staticking a little bit.
Oh, fuck.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
So it's that bad.
No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face into her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the main topic. Oh my god, separate from the topic matter, and they forfeit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and after learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though.
Biased? How?
Uh, um, well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kinda funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Can you read that?
I got you. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The cast remaining streetlights have withstood the test of time. The last get to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing, air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. You didn't know I could do that, did you?
Oh.
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. Oh, shut the fuck up.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you so long to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was very descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little bit more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Ems.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Oh, I suppose you did only glance over that trope. But remember, the poets often write their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work.
You're staticking, buddy.
They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, I don't know. I'm laughing. Hold on, hold on. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolic compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn.
Oh,
fuck.
that's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Alright.
The baddie.
Hi, Ems. Having a good time so far?
Do you want to do her? She sounds exactly like Natsuki.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no, I got it, bro. I'll just shift it a little
Okay,
bit.
okay,
Uh,
okay.
yeah. Let me find it. Good. Wait. Good. Wait. I can't change my voice.
Let me do it. Let me do it. Let me do it.
Alright, you got it, bro.
Okay, so I made it like Yuri sound like shy, but also like ara, you know.
Yeah.
I made Natsuki sound like a bubbly strawberry girl.
So,
So I'm assuming Monica's like a sports girl,
no.
you know? Oh no, not like a sports girl, but like a smart, like
Yeah, she's more
diligent,
like.
good at everything, you know?
Yeah.
So let me see. Good. Glad to good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Sure. Alright. I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Ems. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Mm-hmm. I like it, Ems.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
I did a rep to Natsuki, by the way.
Huh?
I did the poem to be more towards Natsuki.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
No. It kind of makes it kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take it as a compliment.
If you say so.
Yep. There are lots of poems or stories out there, and there are no more than a few simple words. They can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes there's only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody.
I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that?
Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. Hey, that's okay. My bad. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of style, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most.
Thanks, Monica.
So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything.
Uh,
Anyways, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. She's the club leader.
you sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel the way you know.
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Hole in wall. My bad. Hole in wall. They couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now, I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
Am I the he? I better be
I
the
think.
he.
Wait, let's analyze this.
Alright, let's analyze.
I think she's saying that, like, she's seeing, like, the bigger picture, right? But
Yeah.
he's, like, focused on the in, you know? Because you have infinite choices, right?
Yeah.
But you're only looking at, like, the girls
Yeah.
type shit, you know?
Type.
And she's looking out because you're looking in. And she's saying that you guys are connected, you know? Like
Yeah.
polar opposites, but at the same time, you guys are seeing the same goal. So I think she wants you to want her.
I think so too, man. I think so too.
I think the baddie wants you.
I think
So
so.
what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about the deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes, when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all.
Fair play connection is lost. No.
Yeah, I know. Sigh. I guess that's what I get. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. Here, let me save.
Wait, I gotta say something.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I've never watched anyone play, like, Doki Doki.
Really?
Yeah.
You're gonna watch
I've
your
only,
go
like,
play it?
I wanna watch my goat. Like and subscribe. Comment, interact.
Type, bro. I'm gonna put that on the intro.
You know, 91% of his viewers are not subscribed. So
For sure.
it'd be really helpful if you subscribe. It's free. And you can always unsubscribe later.
And you know what's funny about that?
What?
is that you were staticking the whole time.
No, no. How bad's the static, like deadass?
It's like, I don't know, man. I can hear it, man. It's there. Alright, thank you guys for watching. So I already recorded the next video. But my homeboy is not in that video. If you do want to see him, I could try to convince him, but I don't know. We'll see. I've been kind of enjoying this. It's been a lot of fun doing this, even though I'm not the best at doing these voices. It's been great. Obviously, if you did enjoy, please do like, subscribe, do all that jazz. Check out my TikTok. That's where I post stuff. I've been thinking about posting more than Rocket League and DDLC on there, since YouTube does require a lot more effort and it gets like a lot less attention, I guess. Obviously there's my TikTok that you can go check for smaller videos. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and yeah, I'll see you on the next one.